What up? What up? We back. Episode 4. George, Arlia. Today we got a special guest, Arlia. Born and raised in Springfield. Dancer, dance instructor, and then also a student of dance. Hopefully soon. I heard she's trying to do some things in that lane too. But no, thanks for joining us, and we're excited to hear a little bit more about you. I'm not too new to your story. I'm kind of new to your story, so
Right.
super excited to hear more about what you're doing and what you have going on. So
Yeah,
thank
thank
you,
you
thank
guys
you.
for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, this is dope. George, so kind of, what's
Oh,
your
word.
connection and how did you kind of get Arlia on? Like, talk to us.
Um, I slid in the DMs. Nah, I'm joking. um, me and Arlia go way back. We're always like real active in the community, so we just always bumped into each other everywhere, right?
Dope.
Yeah.
And then she's an amazing dancer and has like great people skills,
Yeah,
which is not like always the case with people that are like really creative all the
right.
time.
That's true.
So that is like a really good skill. So let's start with like your upbringing. What started you in dance?
Um, my upbringing, it kind of just, I started dancing at the age of 6, but before that, I guess my mom was just trying to figure out what's my, what's my thing.
Yeah.
So I did soccer for a couple years and I did karate. None of that worked.
Mm.
So she was like, okay, let's put you in a dance class and let's see what can happen from there. And then just from there, it never stopped. Like
Yeah.
since I was 6, I always knew I wanted to be a professional dancer. So that was just where my journey. I actually didn't start just dancing. I went to a performing arts school called Dream Studios. Y'all
Mhm.
familiar with that? Dream Studios?
Yeah, I went to Dream Studios too.
Oh,
You dance?
Nah, that's why I got kicked out of Dream Studios. Cause I was like, nah, I just came for acting. And he was like, nah, you gotta dance. And I was like, I'm not
he
dancing.
wasn't
Nah.
trying to dance.
You
No.
probably you hit a little routine.
Nah,
Nah,
I
you
didn't.
did?
Yo, I
You
was
left?
so uncoordinated, yo. Nah.
That's
Yikes.
funny. That would be
So,
me. I wouldn't do it either. But
yeah.
Dream Studio, who runs that?
Benjamin Smith.
Benjamin Smith. I think I know that name. I
Hmm.
think I heard of that.
Oh
name.
yeah, you know him, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
dreads.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's crazy is he used to come into New Leadership and teach a dance program there when I went
Mm.
there.
Oh,
So that's
nice.
how I'm familiar with him.
Mm.
Yeah. So
He's
I
still
did
doing
I
it.
did singing, acting, and dancing, but
Wow.
it was just dance that really stuck with me for real,
Yeah.
for real. So
How old were you at this time?
um I was attending Dream from the time I was 6 years old until I was 14.
Yeah.
So I was just doing everything for that amount of time. And then I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to
Yeah.
get more intense training, improve. That's really what I wanted. So I just started going to different dance studios in Springfield. Um, and then I had found my dance home finally called Youthful Expressions. Artistic director Tyler Thomas, shout out to you,
Shout out
bro.
him. Shout out him.
Um, so yeah, I kind of just found my dance home there, and
Been there
yeah.
for a while, huh?
Mhm.
That's dope. So what do you think about like the different is there different types of like levels to dance in terms of like programs? You know what I mean? Like is it like certain beginner programs versus like no, this is like
Mhm.
next level. This is
Yeah, I think, well, all dance studios should have those classes where, so they would call them recreational classes,
Mhm.
and then there's like competition team. So basically, if you're in a recreational class, it was for the beginners. You're just getting into dance and just trying to get the feel of things.
Right.
So it would be like more of a beginner, intermediate level, and then once the owner or the dance teacher sees that you're improving and they
You got
think you
some
could do
potential.
more, right? So you'll get like promoted to the competition team, which is like, like all dancers. I feel like every dancer watched Dance Moms growing up, so it's just like you want to be on the competition stage,
Right.
like But yeah, I
That's
But
heavy.
Dance
yeah.
Moms is crazy though. They be wildin'.
Yeah, it's dance is nothing like that for real. Like,
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
about
I've
to
seen
say
a
that's
couple of
why I
those.
don't. That's why I didn't want my sister. Well, wasn't comfortable with my sisters dancing. I was like, Dance moms is crazy because
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
my daughter's in. I was telling y'all, my daughter's in dance, and you can see the kids that are like there 5 6 days a week, as to opposed to my daughter who's just going one day. You could see like
Right,
it's
like
just a little more like sass, a little more like
yeah.
mm-hmm.
a little more hips thrown into stuff, and I'm like, yo, I don't know if I want my daughter doing all that yet. Nah,
Well,
that's dope though. That's dope. So
yeah.
talk to us about like after high school, like how do you approach professional dance? You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of parents who they get to a point and they're like, I don't want my kids to kind of pursue rap, pursue um, dance because it's a tough field.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of talk about how your family support and like also like your decision to kind of pursue it professionally.
Um, growing up, my mom and my grandma always told me like you can't make a living off of being a dancer.
Mhm.
Like you need a plan B.
Yeah.
Plan B, plan B, plan B. Like
Right.
so I was really good at writing
Mhm.
and like communicating, I guess. So my mom always wanted me to go into journaling after high school and stuff.
Mhm.
Which was cool. I started getting the liking of it, but
Yeah.
it just really wasn't what I wanted to do for real, for real. So I think the support like really was consistent after my family realized, okay, she's not letting up. This is what she's gonna
There is
do.
no plan B.
There is no plan B. Like, hello? Anyways, so I was like in my senior year of high school. My senior year was also COVID year.
Yeah.
So I had stopped dancing regardless. I kind of took a few months off and then I had went to college at Springfield College. I went for a semester.
Mhm.
And I did have a minor in dance, but we would only focus on ballet, technique, modern, jazz, and I'm a well-rounded dancer, so I do
Right.
every style. Hip hop is my favorite.
Yep.
So it just wasn't offering me like the things that I really wanted.
It wasn't fulfilling.
Yeah, no. So after one semester, I said bye, and then I was just like, okay, if I'm gonna be serious about dance and want to be professional, I'm gonna go to New York. To New York, like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna stay in Springfield for this. So I started training on this hip hop team in New York called Royal Thieves. It's ran by Deshaun, and I was doing that for about a year,
Yeah.
training with them, performing and
Dope.
stuff like that. So
Give me a timeline. Like how old were you? How long ago was this?
this was in 2021.
Okay, so this is recent.
Yeah.
Somewhat recent. Okay.
Yeah, it was 2020 into 2021.
Got you.
That's when I was training in New York, and then unfortunately like I had got let go of my job during that time, and then I crashed my car.
Damn.
So I was just like,
Life.
yeah, life started happening. So I was just like, dang, I can't be on this team no more. Like I can't do the
Yeah.
travel, I can't do
That's
the
a lot.
payments. So and then after that, I kind of just put myself into the dance teacher life.
Mm-hmm.
So I was teaching at Youthful Expressions, still
Dope.
am now. And I just, I was doing that for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And even then, it just still wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough. I need to be
Nah,
on the stage.
it's interesting because it's like no plan B.
Mhm.
That's one thing that
It's
with
scary.
me, it is scary, and that's one thing with me. Like with playing I played basketball, and I was pretty good. I played Division II, and then when I was done with college, it was like, do you continue that path to try to get overseas and play?
Right.
And when I graduated, it wasn't a lot of. It was hard. It wasn't as many as there are now, mainly because like the ease of social media and getting yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of went for the job route, and
Right.
to this day I'm always like, damn, I should have. You know what I mean?
Took that
I
risk.
should have gave it another year or two to try to get over and try to start a career. But
Yeah, because
Facts.
when I was younger, I heard about you. They was comparing you to like Travis Best and everything. So
nah, I wasn't that level.
that's how like I heard about you coming up. Like it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, Seth is nice. Blah 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 blah. I'm
I
going.
was
wherever Seth is going.
I was good, but I wasn't Trav level. But I was definitely, I could have played professionally
Oh, absolutely.
if I gave it a couple years.
I
But
could tell by the way you teach that you could have played like professionally.
Yeah.
Like, even like during COVID, like everything was locked down. you still did like the dribble classes. Bro.
Yeah.
I remember the dribble classes, having all the little kids with the basketballs in the class. I didn't.
Oh, you was on there?
Yeah, I was the instructor, so like I was in the room. It was the most annoying thing, but like looking back at it now, it was really impactful for them because like it was never a dull moment. They was excited for that.
You know what's dope? You know what's dope? There's a kid that I saw who just won Division 1. He played at what's the school? Tafari. I forget his name. He just won. I forgot the name of the school, but it used to be Cathedral. But he just won states. They just beat Putnam. And he used to be on there. The point guard from that team. He used to be on the dribble workouts
joints.
that I was doing during COVID.
Yo,
He was on there. So I'm like, damn, that means a lot.
Yeah.
full circle.
Yeah,
That's
for
dope.
real. But no, that
That's
just to
dope.
kind of touch back on what you were saying, like not having that plan B sometimes is what you need.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
because I feel like I've heard it from somewhere. It's just like if you have a plan B, that just means like you don't believe in plan A enough. So it's just like I believe that I could be a professional dancer like
Mhm.
wholeheartedly. Like there's not a doubt in my mind that
Right.
I won't get the things that I want out of the dance world.
Yeah.
So especially like with the things that I've been doing lately, like I just did the Urban Nutcracker back in December in Boston.
Okay. What were you doing there? Talk to us about like what you were doing there. And
Um,
how did you get that? Like what was the process?
Yeah, so I found the auditions on Facebook. So
Really?
yeah, it was back in September. I was like, okay, like this seems dope. They need hip hop dancers.
Yeah.
Hello. So I went to the auditions in Boston,
Mhm.
had to learn a combo and basically perform it in front of the judges or the people who direct the show.
Yeah.
And I remember actually it was on my birthday when I found out that I made it.
Happy birthday. That's a good one.
No, yeah, I
That's
was
the best
like,
birthday
oh
present.
my god, it was so
Yeah.
good, and it was a paid gig. I was like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
this is what we want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't have like a lead role or anything. I was just hip hop ensemble, but it was my first time,
Yeah.
and I'm
Put
able
it on
to
the
do it.
resume.
Right, and I'm able to do it every year if I wanted to. So
Yeah.
I think that'll like get me. If I do want to play a lead role someday, like the more they
Mhm.
see my face, the more they see me perform,
Yeah.
it's just more likely to happen, I guess.
That's major though.
Thank you.
It's funny because it's like just scrolling the internet, you probably found that,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Literally.
That's how I found out about like the Urban Nutcracker in Boston because that's big in Boston.
Yeah.
I didn't know till I moved out there.
Mhm.
So that's really like a big role actually. Like I say the same thing about me and Black Panther too, because like my face is blurred out. Like nobody can really see me in it, but I tell people I'm in it all the time.
As you should. That's a flex. Hello.
Yeah, but like I don't see how big my moments are, but like when I tell people about it, it's like, oh wow, you really did that. Like I can never imagine myself doing that, but like
Yeah.
you did it. That's dope.
Thank you.
Because I can't dance, so I can see that. That's dope. So we talked about New York and Boston. Did you take your talents anywhere else?
Throughout the years, I would take classes in CT. I would go to Studio 860, the lab.
Mhm.
Yeah, besides like New York and Boston. It's just besides those two places, Connecticut is another like good dance community.
Yeah.
So it would just really be there. I've went to LA once, took some classes out there, which was really, really dope.
How was that?
It was good. I was there for when I was training in New York. Me and my team, we had went to LA because we were gonna compete at this Monsters. It's called Monsters of Hip Hop. So during the time that we were there, I would just take classes at playground and stuff. Like I remember I posted my video at like the LA studio and people thought like I made it. Like
Yeah.
this is it. Oh my gosh, like she made it. She's in LA. They got her recording in a nice camera. Like I don't know, I'm just like, guys.
I'm still hustling.
Right. I'm not even there yet.
Right.
Y'all ain't even see nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
It's funny that you say that. Like you gotta like humble yourself sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
especially on social media where it's like people will see something, and then they'll give you so much love, and you be like yo, I'm not
Like, yeah,
Right.
chill.
I'm not there yet. Like
Yeah.
I'm
I
still
just
hustling. Like,
like-
I'm still hustling.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking on social media, like what's your approach to social media marketing? Because I feel like that's a big part of what you do.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't really have like a strategic way of how I post things. I just know I want to mainly post dance videos, which I do already, and I'll throw little selfies here and there, like a
Yeah.
full body picture. But other than that, like my Instagram and my professional Facebook page, like that's my resume. Like
Yeah.
you'll see all my dance videos there. So
Do
yeah,
you have someone edit them, or you kind of edit them yourself? Like, what
yeah,
do
I
you?
do it myself.
You do it yourself?
hmm It's not really like it. Say if I'm taking a class or something, I'll just have one of my friends record me on my phone, and then it'll just be like that. Not
Yeah.
really like nothing.
Yeah. Nah, I think the social
Special.
media is like, especially for when you're your brand, like
Oh,
you're your
absolutely. Yeah.
your portfolio. I think
Exactly.
that's super important to kind of like make it look bigger than what it is.
Right.
Like you have to.
Absolutely. Yeah. You do that with your videos. I do that with my videos as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
you can definitely understand that part.
for sure. So what's up with what's next? What you got going on next? Like what are you excited about
I'm just really
in the dance
excited
space?
to get back into training because after being a dance teacher for the past 2 years, you like lose inspiration. Like I feel like I've come to a point. Well, sometimes maybe I just overthink it sometimes, but sometimes I feel like I need to continue being a student if I'm gonna be a teacher, because it's like the more I learn,
Yeah.
the more I'm able to teach them. So it's like I try to get my training out as much as I can.
Yeah.
I'm currently I got accepted to a conservatory called CLI Conservatory in Southampton.
Salute.
Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, and I'm fortunate because it's very close. It's not far, so I don't gotta do the most or anything. It's 10-month program. I'll be dancing 8+ hours a day.
Yeah.
Training with over 100 industry choreographers. And it'll really like put my foot in the door. They
Yeah.
also go through things like how to budget and like financial classes for dancers. They do like nutrition classes, like what a dancer should put in their body. If you're
Yeah.
gonna be on tour for 6 months with an artist and you're
Right.
up late nights, you gotta know what to put in your body. They do one-on-one branding, so they'll be doing photo shoots with us, headshots and all that, building our resume.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really just an opportunity for me to really step into professionalism as a dancer.
That's exciting.
And yeah, thank
That's
you.
major. Yeah, I was
Thank
doing
you.
some research on it. It's kind of expensive. See,
It
what
is.
y'all doing over
It is
there, man? Y'all
expensive.
better get her a good position somewhere.
Word.
Yes, I have a
Nah, but that's you gotta sometimes you gotta sacrifice to
yeah,
to get
definitely. I
reach
have a
that next level.
GoFundMe too that I put out.
For real?
Yeah, it was.
We gotta tag that, George.
All right, the link is right under her.
Her thing. We gotta steal that and put it on this episode. Maybe we can get you. We don't got too many views, but we're gonna try to get you. We're gonna
Y'all
try to
gonna
get
get
you
there.
something.
Y'all
We're
gonna
gonna
get
try to
there.
get you something.
Thanks. So yeah, like I got my GoFundMe. Still saving and stuff. I'm also planning an artist showcase in June, which
Okay.
is gonna be a fundraising showcase.
Yeah.
But it's also gonna be an opportunity for other Springfield artists to come perform whatever they do. You could be a rapper, singer,
That's dope.
monologue, whatever you want to do. Just for them to get that exposure. Go ahead.
Really quick.
Mhm.
If you're doing a fundraiser, you hear what she just said? Everything that's gonna be there. Like, don't just I don't know, it's just a little pet peeve of mine. I'm seeing it a lot. No, people are fundraising, but they're just asking for money. Like, if you fundraise, do something that you can give back. Even if it's just like, yo, give a t-shirt or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Something.
Right.
Something entertaining, something that you can leave with.
Mhm.
I don't know, it's just a pet
Give
peeve.
something
My
to give
fault. I
something.
just
No,
Get
you're
something,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
I'll definitely
that.
keep that in mind.
It's just kind of I've seen a bunch of them come in and it's like, all right, yo, what do I can't get nothing, like you know.
Yeah.
So it's a big thing of mine. But we definitely gonna support your thing for coming on here and supporting this.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what's up with what do you think about like the TikTok dances and all that? At being a professional dancer, what's your thoughts on
It
that?
makes me cringe so bad.
Does it?
Yes, I never do TikTok dances.
Why
like,
not? That's gonna get your followers up.
But I just don't want to be known as a person who does TikTok dances. I
Gotcha.
want to be known as the dancer I am.
Right,
The
right.
dancer. What I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. I'm not just wasting my
Yeah.
craft doing TikTok dances. Like
Yeah.
that's not what I do. So
Is that like a little beef in like the dance world where like a lot of dancers, do they feel that same way?
I think a lot of dancers feel like TikTok is the reason why the new generation, like their energy is so low, like in a real dance class. Like they're
Right.
scared to dance out.
Yeah.
Like they're scared to make a face, but not scared to make a stupid face on TikTok. You
Right.
know, it's just like it's a two different worlds.
It's almost like you got to live with that feeling of after I do something and people are still looking. Like, because on the phone, TikTok, you could just put it there and kind of do it and clip it.
Yeah,
And go see
and you
it,
could
and go
do it.
take a look and be like, I don't like that one.
Yeah, and on
But in-
TikTok, you
in
could do it
person.
how you want to do it.
Right.
If you're in a dance class with dance teachers, we expect you to go full out, full energy. Like, if you're doing hip hop, you better get low, drop your chest, tighten your arms, like, you know. But with TikTok, it's just more like
Yeah, it's like stiff and-
together, like whatever they do.
We gotta clip that. We gotta clip. She just did it. We gotta turn.
Definitely got to clip that.
I don't know. It's just
That's dope.
yeah. So I feel like that TikTok community definitely affects like
Yeah.
how
I
the
see
new
it.
generation dances and dance classes now.
My daughter be on it sometimes. I don't really let her go on TikTok, but it gets back to her and she'll ask me like, "Can you pull this up? I just want to see this dance." And then she'll try it.
Yeah.
But luckily, like I like that at her dance studio, they encourage that like freestyle dance. Like go do your own thing in the circle, do whatever you want, and you can kind of see her starting to think about everything that she's learning or she knows, and she tries to put it together. So that's pretty dope to see.
Yeah. What studio does she go to? Do you know the name?
I don't even know the name.
Oh, dang.
I just send her.
Because I may know.
Just send her.
I just send her.
So who's somebody dead or alive that you wanted to dance with, or that you always wanted to dance with?
Like an artist?
Yeah. Or dance for, I'm sorry. Like background dance.
I really like Missy Elliott, her dancers, even her early music videos in the 90s. Like, I wish I was.
Is that little white girl that was crumping and everything?
Yo,
She was
she's
a
so
beast.
dope.
She was
like,
a beast.
that got her
I can
so many
see it. I can
things.
see it.
Like,
she was
that got her
nice.
so many places.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott is definitely someone that I would want to dance for, or Beyonce, of course, because I feel like she gives more of a experience.
Yeah.
I seen a clip of Taylor Swift's dancers like dancing.
She got
And-
dancers.
Yeah, but like their dance moves are so like, I guess the good way to say is unseasoned,
Rigid. They're rigid.
rigid, unseasoned. Like
Oh,
because
yeah,
like
no.
they like do this and that, and I'm like, and then I look at a clip of Beyonce's dancers, and it's like,
yeah, you getting
oh man, it's
You
top
get-
tier. Like
yeah.
you can tell, like they went through a couple rounds of people, like just to get the
Yeah.
perfect person.
Right.
she gets the front of the line from all sororities, Beyonce.
Oh yes,
That girl that's in the front of the line for the sororities. Did you ever want to do that? Like sorority? Like join a sorority and do like that type of
I was part of a sorority very briefly. Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Okay.
Oh, use an AK.
Yeah,
Okay.
for a little bit of time.
Dope.
But we didn't like do any.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah,
It wasn't like the
no.
college experience that you
No,
see.
it wasn't that.
Oh, okay. They turn up.
Yes, I've seen videos.
They turn up.
Yeah, I seen them. All right.
What's success for you? Like, so what is success for you in this dance space? Like, where do you picture yourself and you be like, I made it?
Actively like booking jobs.
Mm.
Like there's just so many things I want to do. It's
Yeah.
just the list like doesn't really end. I think when I start booking like big jobs, like I don't know, like the Super Bowl, I want to dance at the Super Bowl, like, or if I'm in a music video with an artist,
Yeah.
just basically dancing every day is
Yeah.
what I see myself as. I made it. If I'm dancing every day and making a living off of it,
Right.
that's success for me. That's just,
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Nah, that's super important because I just read an article on working, like people that work and doing things that they don't want to do, like how fast you burn out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're in a space where you're creative every day, somewhat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fortunate. Yeah.
No, but that's
good.
that's
Nah,
what
I
you
had to
got to be
realize that.
grateful for that
Yeah.
because
Because it don't even be feeling like work if
Yo,
you're doing
word,
what you love every day.
That's what I be saying. I
Yeah.
be like, yo, it don't feel like work sometimes. Like,
yeah,
yeah, sometimes I just put up the camera and just start working. I get content out of it.
Yeah.
Just doing my regular job. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, that's dope. So I'm in a position where I work full time and then I do all my creative side hustles
Right.
outside of it. But I can it definitely burns you out when you know you have something weighing on you from your real job and then you bring it into the side hustle.
Yeah.
It's just holds you back. So
And sometimes it's okay to have like those jobs that you don't really like because you could just use that to invest into what your passion is.
100%.
So like for example, I work at Sally's part time on the side. And it's just I hate retail. I hate retail with a passion. Like I don't know, it's just dealing with rude customers.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I
Yeah.
honestly don't even like being told what to do. In my classroom as a dance teacher,
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
You
Okay.
have to be, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like I've kind of got used to that, being in charge, lifestyle. And then once I got back into retail, it was just like,
Yeah.
but I had to remind myself that I'm doing this for a
means.
reason.
Yeah, a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Well, hey, listen, we supporting you. Let us know whatever you have going on, the fundraiser, however we can help. We'll try to get it out there and help.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming down. It's a dope convo.
Thanks.
Yes.
And if you're an artist or a rapper, singer, whatever you are, and you need a backup dancer, like to help you out, I'm your girl. I'm your girl.
Where can they find you at? What is it?
My Instagram is Arlia Barnes, spelled ARLIABARNES. Yeah, and you'll see all my dance videos there.
Yeah, follow the journey. She gonna be a professional dancer. We gonna see her at Super Bowl one day. Who's gonna
Super
be
Bowl.
performing? Let's see who we got.
I hope it's someone good, like
Maybe like a J. Cole or JID performing.
Okay.
We gonna see you there.
That'd be
I want to
dope.
see Drake at the
Yo,
Super Bowl.
Drake at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got mad bangers.
He got mad bangers, but like I feel like he's not gonna pick the right ones.
He got too many.
Yeah, he got too many.
Yeah.
I want to see Kanye do the Super Bowl though.
Nah, Kanye.
I know he's not. I know it's not a possibility, but like I
know,
want to see that.
I get it. Yeah.
Cause like he has bangers, bro.
Yeah, he
What?
do.
That'll get me.
And
hyped
Chris
just to take a
Brown,
shower.
but I know Chris Brown probably
Chris
not gonna
Brown,
go to the
no.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl either.
nah.
But
I'm trying to think. Who else?
Black
Who else? Who would be a dope Super Bowl act?
Who would be a dope? I want to see.
I want to see Missy Elliott by herself.
Yes, Missy
She
Elliott.
was on with who?
She was when
She
they
was on
did.
with somebody.
Was it the year that Janet?
Nah, I don't think it was.
Nah.
I don't know if it was.
I don't
that.
even remember, but I know she wasn't there by herself. She
It's
was there.
tough. You gotta.
Or was
have,
it with
you
J-Lo?
gotta have a lot of hits. You gotta
Probably
have a
was.
lot of hits.
They don't have a song together.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Did Beyonce do it yet?
Yeah, she did it with Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, she broke the internet with that one.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
do remember that one.
That's when you should have been a dancer, yeah.
I know, right? Like, ugh.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we good. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having
Hey,
me.
tune in next time. We're gonna have some other people on. Remember, reach out to us. Seth, George, Arlia, appreciate you.
Thank you.
We out.